let us look at what are the legacy blockers, right? What can be some of the legacy blockers? And this is what I see in people, some of the some business owners around me, right? That if you are living the life that others want you to live, okay, then you are just gelling with the crowd. You're one among the crowd. You're just run of the mill, right? There is no way you can leave a legacy because you are lost among the crowd, right? Because you are living the life that others want you to live, which is an easy life. I mean, it is easier to align to people say yes rather than saying no, I don't want to do this, right? I don't want to be part of this. Most all of us look at ways on how we can be accepted, right? So if you are living a life that others want you to live, it's a huge legacy blocker. This is powerful stuff, guys. It will make you thinking, okay? And I want you to think. I want you to feel. I want you to identify. Are you living the life that someone else wants you to live, or are you living your own life? And I am asking this question with a lot of authority because I have lived my life on my own terms, being myself. And when I tried to live a life that others wanted me to live, it created a lot of conflict within my being. And that's where my journey of self-discovery started, because I could not align to live others' life just for peace, to be because I was always the odd one out, right? So for me, it was very difficult that why I'm alone this side, why everybody else is this side with my thought process. I tried to go the other side, but that's not me. And if I was doing that, I was losing myself in the process. And I had a choice to make, be myself or just become one among the crowd. And being yourself is tough. It's tough. Okay, but society does not so easily accept someone who appears like a rebel, right? So it's a choice you need to make. Okay. Another legacy blocker is not knowing or defining your priorities in life. See, most of the people who signed up for the session, look at that, right? When they paid the money, that time they wanted to do the program, but due to whatsoever reason, they are not attending the program. I'm not even sure if they're watching the recordings, right? And I generally become responsible for people who come in my community, and I really feel saddened when I see that people are not even going through the sessions. They don't even participate because the urgencies of life take over. People have not defined their priorities. One thing that I do is, once I have decided, see, today is my daughter's birthday, right? That is the reason I'm sending you this recording today. I'm not doing a live session. So my commitment is my commitment. It is very easy for me to say, sorry guys, I can't do the session today. We have some plans, right? But when I made a commitment, right? When we were doing the sessions, I knew it will fall on her birthday, right? But when I am making a commitment that I have to honor this, right? Because when I decide this is my priority, right? Everything else has to revolve around it. Something else come up, I'm not going to change this priority. So this is one thing that is a huge legacy blocker. Okay. See, and if you are somebody who's always bitter and angry with the world or angry with yourself, okay, sad people leave bad legacies. Only people who are joyful can leave great legacies. Look at your own families, right? If you are in your families, if you're I'm something is a very strong statement, right? If your father was or mother has been an angry person, bitter person, we learn, we absorb, right? We also become bitter, right? So it's very important that that you be joyful. Okay, so most of the people always make choice in favor of survival, because being fearless is very difficult for people, right? People always take decisions in favor of survival, right? So it's a choice again. Do you want to be fearless, or do you want to take calculated risks, right? I personally believe there is nothing to lose, and that makes me fearless. There is nothing to lose, right? So lack of focus. Across all my businesses, I never thought about leaving a legacy when I started, and I wish somebody had guided me that if you also have this aspect of building a legacy from day one, the approach would have been like that. right? So we have done many things, and whatever we did, we had focus, but overall there was a lack of direction in our lives, and that is why a lack of clear cut focus, which came in after my spiritual retreat when this company Social Venture Solution. I have a direction, I have a vision, and everything that I do is in alignment with that. So my one of my mentors said that when you choose the direction or where you want to go, it's not the bad things that will stop you from wavering on the path. It's the good things that come on the way that will stop you from achieving what you want in life. It's not the bad things, right? It is easier to say no to a party, right? But if there is a business opportunity which comes in, which I keep getting, right? Somebody said, "Can you become a partner for this? Can you be my partner?" And there are a lot of things that come up. Some business opportunity will come up, but I am just saying no to everything because I have chosen a path. Okay, I want to raise the consciousness of the planet with right knowledge. So everything else I am willing to say no now, right? So it's the good things that will help make you divert from the path. Okay, so consumerism, say creation over consumption, we spoke about that already, right? Most of the people are consumers. You're consuming IPL, you're consuming Big Boss, you're consuming everything else, right? But it's time to create. If you're focused on creating something, that itself will help you build a legacy for your family members. That's enough, right? You don't have to be somebody very prominent in the world. So a lot of people give up because they think, oh, anyway the world is like this, the Indian policies are like that, Indian government is like that, the world is like that, Trump is like that, that is like this. So anyway, anyways, whatever I do, it doesn't matter, right? It won't matter. How can I bring about a change, right? It doesn't matter. So that's called defeatism. And you've already lost, even before starting, you have lost the battle because you believe it won't, whatever you do won't matter. It's very important to believe that whatever you're doing matters. It matters and matters in the now. You you work with that belief, automatically things will start shaping up. You will face challenges, problems. It's a law of life. Anything precious in life does not come easy. Okay. So, but the even universe tests, are you ready for what is ready for you? Are you ready for what is ready for you? Okay. And I hope you will work on the legacy blockers if you identify anyone from this list. All right.